Hello everyone, in this video we will see about zeros of a polynomial function. We have seen different types of polynomial function and their examples. Now we will see about zeros of a polynomial function and its different examples. So consider the polynomial function f of x, which is equals to x minus 1. What is f of 1? Which means replace x by 1, then 1 minus 1 will be 0, which means f of 1 is 0. We say that 1 is the 0 of the polynomial function f of x, which means when we insert fx 1 in place of x in the given function, the function would be 0, which means 1 is zeros of a polynomial function. So to find the 0 of linear, which means first degree polynomial function, x the power of 1, which is a linear, it is first degree. So of the form f of x equals to ax plus b, a differs from 0, which means if a equals to 0, it will be a constant function. Yes, it's only b, there is no x. So we find the number x for which ax plus b equals to 0. To get the note that every linear function has exactly 1 0. Yes, because we can get the value of x by ax plus b equals to 0. Ax equals to minus b, which means moving b from the left side to the right side, it will change its sign. It was positive in the left, then it will be negative in the right. So divided each side by a, so it will be x equals to minus b over a. A differs from 0 because any number divided by 0 is undefined, so it must be different from 0. So x equals to negative b over a is the only 0 of the linear function f whenever a differs from 0. So any linear function has 1 0 of, yes, a linear function, which means when we insert that value, that x value in the given linear function, the function will be 0. That is called, that number, that x value will be our 0 of the linear function. Where, for example, f of x equals to 5x plus 10, the x has a degree 1, which is a linear function. Then to find the 0 of the polynomial function, f of x plus 10 equals to 0, which is f of x must be 0. Then replace f of x by 0. So we move 10, positive 10, now then it will be negative 10. Divided by both sides by 5, it will be x equals to negative 2. So x equals to negative 2 or negative 2 are the zeros of 5x plus 10, or zeros of the linear function 5x plus 10. Similarly, to find the zeros of a quadratic function of the form f of x equals to ax squared plus bx plus c, which means a differs from 0. The quadratic function means x to the power of 2. Linear function x to the power of 1. It is 1 degree, but the quadratic function is x to the power of 2. So it's also the same with the linear function. A differs from 0. The leading coefficient differs from 0, because if it will be 0, it will not be a quadratic function. It will be what? A linear function, because a is 0. So we find the number x for which ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. A differs from 0. It's the same. Replace f of x to 0. For example, we have this function f of x equals to ax the power of 2 minus 60. Yes, a differs from 0 because now a equals to 1. Then to find the zero of the quadratic function. This quadratic function f of x equals to 0. So f of x is x squared minus 60 equals to 0. So we have two options to do this example. The first one is x the power of 2 cubed equals to 60, which we do in we did in the previous example. So this is negative 16. Then we move this to right, from the left to right side, so it will be positive, or x cubed minus 60 means for the power of square, or for the power of, yes, square, sorry, for cubed, x squared minus 4 squared is equal to 0, which means x minus 4, for this, for x squared is equal to 60, we multiplied them by the power of 1 over 2, then x equals to 1, x the power of 1, 2 over 2 is 1, and 60 is 1 over 2, which means under radical. So this is x squared minus 4 squared equals to 0, x minus 4 into x plus 4 equals 0, which is the same with them, because x the power of times x, x the power of a square, x times 4, it is plus x the 4x, negative 4 times x, negative 4x, and negative 4 times 4, negative 60. Yes, it is the same. It's simply simplified, therefore to easily understand. So we divide them with 0, x minus 4 equals to 0, or x plus 4 equals to 0, because any number times multiplied by 0, it will be 0. So x minus 4 equals 0, or x plus 4 equals 0. One of each of one is only, if one of them will be 0, then the next will be 0. Although the result will be 0. So we separate them. X minus 4 equals 0, it will be x equals to 4, or x plus 4 equals 0, it will be negative 4. So those two numbers, negative 4 and 4, are the zeros of the function, which is a quadratic function, x squared minus 60. Then when we insert those two values in this function, the function will be absolutely 0. This is the only values, yes, in the number, in the natural number, that gives 0 for the function. So this is all about the zeros of the function. In the next video, we will see different examples for more understanding in this concept. And thank you, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe